Hi everyone, today I'll show you how to design and animate a Adidas website UI design in Figma. So let's get started. I have prepared the design system and all the images and content. So let's dive into the design process. First I'll select the frame tool and I'll pick this MacBook Pro 14 inch and I'll change the name to like this. Now I'll add the layout grid on it. So click on this layout grid and I'll pick these columns and the count is 12 and the margin is 40 and the getter is 20, and here is all the properties, and I'll change the color to like this. Now I'll add the header items. So I've already prepared the header, so I just duplicate it from my design system and I'll place somewhere here and I'll add top spacing of 40 pixel like this, and here is the menu items font size. So I use this font called Archivo. Font weight is medium and font size is 18 pixel and line height is 20 pixel, and I make them auto layout. Spacing between is 30 like this, and I make them center. And the header menu icon size is width and height is 44 pixel, and I make all of them in auto layout of 30 pixel space between, and I make them center like this. So now I'll add our first box. So first I'll press F on my keyboard. So I'll drag it like here, and this first box width and height is width is 706 and the height is 5 to 4 pixel like this. And let me change the color so I can see. So I'll change this color to this dark color, and I'll add top spacing of 30 pixel like this. Now I'll add a border radius of 32 pixel like this. Now I'll add the content. So I have already prepared the content, so I'll just duplicate it and I'll place somewhere here inside this frame, and I'll add a spacing. In the left side spacing is 40 pixel and the bottom spacing also 40 pixel like this. And the content font size is, I use the same font family of Archivo with font weight is bold and the font size is 24 and the line height is 32. And the big headline fonts family is same, and the font weight is extra bold and the font size is 56 pixel and the line height is 64 pixel like this. And the button font size is same font family with the medium font weight. Font size is 16 pixel and line height is auto, and the icon size is width is 18 pixel and the height is 15 pixel like this. And I make the auto layout of left and right padding is 24 and the top and bottom padding is 14 pixel, and I add space between of 8 pixel and I make them center like this. This is also same, just I remove the fill and I added a stroke of 2 pixel of white color like this. Now I'll add the small frames. So I already prepared this too, so I just duplicate it from my design system and I'll place it somewhere here, and I'll add top bottom spacing of 40 pixel like this, and I'll make it like here 20 pixel between. And this small boxes width and height is 343 pixel width and height is 290 pixel height. And the text font size is I use the same font family with font weight is bold and font height is 28 and the line height is 32. And I use the icon circle size is width and height is 50 pixel and the icon size is 20 pixel width and height, and I make them in a group like this. And the spacing between of this frame is 40 pixel to the left and 40 pixel to the bottom like this. So now I'll add the right side big image box. So press F on the keyboard and I'll draw a frame here like this, and I'll change the color so I can see what I'm doing. So I'll add a fill color. For now I'll use this dark color for now, and I'll add the border radius of 32 pixel like this. Now I'll add the top now button. So I've already prepared this, and I'll add a spacing. In the bottom is 40, left side spacing also 40 like this. Let me show you how I create this circle text. So first I will add all the things items and then I'll show it to you. So, and I'll duplicate this one also from my design system and I'll place somewhere here. And also I space right side spacing is 40 and the bottom spacing also 40, like this. So the icon's circle size is width and height is 50 pixel and the icon size is 25 pixel. So everything is same, and I added them in the auto layout of spacing between is 16 pixel, and I make them center like this. And this circle shop now button circle size is 140 pixel width and height, and the icon size is 40 pixel width and height. And now let me show you the text, how I make this circular text. So click on this icon and go to this plugin option and search for curved text. I select this one, and you can add the text which you want to make circle. So let's say I will make shop now. So type in capital like shop now, like this, and I'll duplicate a few more times like this. And now I'll adjust this to spacing like here, like this, and just you need to create this one like here. And also you make sure you select this one and right click and make this outline stroke. I mean, you scale it up and this will not going to lose its quality like this. So make sure you do that. So I just remove this one. So I already prepared, so I remove this. Now our layout is almost ready. Now I will quickly add the images to these frame boxes. So I have prepared all the images, so I just duplicate it from my design system and I'll place on my frame. So first one I'll add this one, and I'll make sure I on this frame like this. And I'll use this one for the small box. Now I'll add the overlay to this image. So I have added all the images to these frame boxes. So now I want animation to it. Shop now button. So let me just drag and drop it here. And first I'll ungroup this one, and I'll select the text and the circle and make them group. So I want only to animate this text and the circle, not the icon. So select this one, and I'll make this create component, and now I'll add variation like 4 times. So or one more and another like this. So select the second one and select this text group like this one. Press and hold the shift key and rotate to -90 degree like this. And also select this one. Make sure you select the this group, and I mean the circular text group, and rotate to -180 degree like this, as you can see. Now I select the last one and I'll rotate to 90 degree like this. Now go to the prototype version, select the first one and link to the second one, and make this after delay is 1 second, and animation is smart animate, and make this linear, and I'll make like 4000 millisecond like this. Again select this one, link to this one, and make it after delay of 1 millisecond, and everything is fine. Again select the third one and link to this one, and I'll make this after delay 1 millisecond delay, and the duration and everything is fine. and select this one and link to this first one. Make this after delay 1 millisecond and everything is fine like this. Now I'll duplicate one of them and drag it over here, and now I'll add our icon to here like this. Select both of them, make them center like this, make them group. Now I'll add my design section, so I remove the old one and now I'll place the new one here. Make sure this is on the right frame, otherwise this gonna not work. I'll make the spacing 40 from the bottom and left spacing also 40 like this. So our first animation is done. Now I want image to have the animation, like when I hover this image also animate. So let's do it. So I first duplicate one of them. So first I will select this big one and I'll duplicate it, and I'll make, now click on this create component icon and I'll add variation to it, and I'll select the second variation and double click on it and make sure you select the images, and I'll add little bit scaling like this, and I'll make them middle like this, and I want a little bit rotation, so I just move it to like this. So now go to this prototype option, click on the first image and link to the second one, and I'll make the trigger is while hovering and animation is smart animate, and make sure you select the ease in and out, and the duration will be 600 millisecond like this. Now I'll copy this one and replace with the old one. So first I'll remove the old one and I'll replace this with the new image frame like this, and I'll make them behind like this. Now I'll do the same thing for these small boxes. So I duplicate one of them and I'll place somewhere here, and I'll make this, click on this icon, create component icon, and add variant to it, and select the images like this, and now you can scale the image. I'll do like this and I'll make them center, and I'll add a little bit of rotation like this, and I'll place somewhere here like this. Now go to this prototype option, click on the first image and link to the second one, and trigger is same while hovering, and animation is smart animate, ease in and out, and duration is 600 millisecond like this. Now again copy this one and I'll replace with the old one. So I'll remove the old one and I'll replace this back here like this. Now I'll make them behind like this. Now again I select this one and I'll place it to this here like this. Now I'll add, make it create component. So click on this icon and add variation to it. Now I select this one and I'll little bit scale this one like this, and I'll add rotation like here, and I'll adjust the image like this. Now click on the first image and go to prototype and link to the second one, and trigger is same while hovering, and animation is smart animate, curve is in and out, and duration is 600 millisecond like this. Now I'll duplicate this one and replace with the old one. So I remove this one and I select this one and I replace this to here. Now I'll make them behind like this. So our image animation is done. Now I'll add animation to this all the elements of this frame. So first I'll group them. So I select this one image and the headline and make them group. Press Ctrl+G to make them group. And I'll select this one and this one, make them group. And I'll select this one and I'll select this two also and make them group like this. Now I'll duplicate this frame like this and place somewhere here, and I'll change the name to 1 like this. Now I want animation to this all the elements. So first I'll animate the header. So I'll move it to up like this, and I'll make the opacity to 0, like this, and I select this one and move it to somewhere here, and I'll make the opacity to 0, and I select this one and I'll move it to like here, and I select this one, I also move it to like here, and I'll make them opacity 0 like this, and I select this one and I'll move it like here, and I'll make the opacity to 0 like this. Now select the first frame and go to this prototype option and link this editor's frame to editor's on frame, and the trigger is click on this after delay, and the delay is 400 millisecond, and the animation is smart animate, and curve is in and out, and duration is 1200 millisecond like this. The editor's website UI design and animation are now ready. Let's take a look at the preview. The editor's website UI design and animation is now complete. I hope you enjoy my work. If you do, please like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you in the next video. Bye.